So we want to calculate the number of atoms of silver in a mass of silver. Okay? Question. A mass of silver contains 10.8 grams of silver. Calculate the number of moles and also calculate the number of atoms of silver. In calculating the number of moles, like I explained in a previous class, you calculate the number of what? Grams of silver divided by the molar mass of silver. In calculating the number of atoms of silver, you should know that 1 mole of silver contains an Avogadro number of 6.02 times 10 raised to the power 23 atoms. That is a constant. So when you get the number of moles, you know that the number of moles of silver, contains this Avogadro's constant. From there, you calculate the number of atoms of the silver. Let's go there. The relative atomic mass of silver is 108 grams for 1 mole. That's relative grams. So that means the molar mass of a silver is 108 grams per mole. So for the number of moles of silver in 10.8 grams, it will now be this. It will now be mass over molar mass. That is what I'm saying. This is the mass, 10.8 grams. You divide it by the molar mass, 108 grams per mole. And this is number of moles present in 10.8 grams of silver. 1 mole is present in 108 grams, while 0.1 mole is present in 10.8 grams of silver. So this is the first question. You've answered the first question. The second question now says you should get the number of atoms present in this 0.1 mole. So let's go there. Having known, this is the second question, that calculate the number of atoms of silver in 10.8 grams of silver. So if you know that 1 mole of silver contains this Avogadro constant, which is setting at 6.02 times 10 raised to the power 23 atoms, how many atoms will 0.1 mole contain? That is the question. That is the solution to this question. So 0.1 mole will contain, you just a kind of cross multiply. This 0.1 mole will multiply 6.02 times 23 atoms divided by 1. It's simple cross multiplication. And this will give you 6.02 times 10 raised atom. And that's the answer to our question. So go through this, digest this, ask questions, comment. Feel free to ask more questions on this topic. Thank you.